Hey guys, Trent here coming at you with another video. So we'll package up some sales and I'll give you a quick little lesson on vintage Dragon Blaster Skeletor completeness, and we'll look at a toy lot as well. So let's take a look. If you're new to my channel, welcome in. My name is Trent. I'm a part-time reseller on eBay. I do it for fun and profit, and I take you along for the journey. So please hit that subscribe button for more great videos in the future. All right, welcome in. I got a bunch of eBay sales to grab, and then before that I got to clear up this table. I did a little video on my Radical Retro channel about this vintage toy accessory lot I got. Has some good pieces in it, good Masters of the Universe, and there was a few key pieces for my collection in there. And so then the goal is to sell the rest of this stuff back and try to make some money back and hopefully make a profit, but at least make the money back. We got some good stuff in here. We got a vintage Masters of the Universe Meteor Orb. This guy's name is Astro Lion. I already have this one in my collection. These things are some of the last. These were figures that were brought over from Bandai, I think, figures, and they were licensed under Masters of the Universe toys. So they came out in America with Masters of the Universe packaging, but they were basically a clone of something that was already in Japan, I think. But they're still part of the official U.S. Masters of the Universe retail line. So I have mine right there, and then I have one more. Chris McClure gave me both of those. So that's pretty cool. But I think eBay value, this is about like a $40 item. They're kind of uncommon. They're one of the more uncommon things you'll come across when it comes to Masters of the Universe, but not like super rare or anything. And then we just got a ton of accessories, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, probably G.I. Joe, and Transformers. It's just there's a lot of them. Like, I can tell that this stuff is like, this is Transformers. This is, whoops, I'm dropping it. That was a Transformer piece. Here's another one, I think. There's some Centurions pieces in there and Masters of the Universe. Here's a Flying Fist He-Man shield. It has a few bite marks in it, but it's okay. One of the most single valuable pieces I know in there is this. It's a vintage Masters of the Universe Buzzsaw Hordak Buzzsaw. That's probably, believe it or not, like a $50 item on eBay. So that's going to help me make a lot of my money back. And the reason why I got this lot... Oh, also, from the same auction site, there was another auction I won. 4 vintage G1 Transformers. This one has some pretty rusted screws on it. That's unfortunate. Obviously, I can't see everything in the pictures. But 4 vintage G1 Transformers, I won that auction for $12. So it was shipped along with the other stuff, of course. Alright, I got about 12 or so sales here I gotta grab. One of them is, I sold Prince Adam again. Vintage Masters of the Universe. I think I see him right here. Yeah, Prince Adam. I upgraded my Prince Adam with one from that recent Masters lot, because this one was just a clean and pristine one, like one of the nicest, tightest belts on him. Look at that belt. The belt is super tight. Everything is just like flawless on him. So I upgraded him. So that I got that Prince Adam. He has a, like the one I sold, he has a his garment, his vest has no stitching on the shoulders. It's just a single piece. And then I have one other Prince Adam that I think is a little bit less common as far as the garment. He has a stitched shoulder pads on his vest. So I keep that one around too as a different variant. They're both Taiwan, made in Taiwan. So kind of interesting. But this Prince Adam, complete with everything. A little bit of a loose belt, but $43.30 total paid by the customer. Then, oh, I sold a frozen reindeer. I think I see him. Picked this up at the thrift store for a couple bucks. And it finally did sell. This guy. This frozen. He goes for like a sleigh set. So he'd be like a replacement figure for the set, or just if somebody wanted the toy itself. $25.67 total paid by the customer for that. Then I sold a Sega game. Not there. It must be over here. Oh, I did it again. I blocked myself. Hold on. Okay, I went in and got it out. This one, Bulls versus Blazers, just a sports game for Sega Genesis. $10.79 total paid by the customer. And then I sold an accessory for Dragon Blaster Skeletor. I think it might be up in here. Yep. This accessory, 2 of them. The full complete armor set, nice one, for Dragon Blaster Skeletor. So it's an accessory piece for Dragon Blaster Skeletor. Here's the back of the armor, and this is the front of the armor it clips on. So this is squirts water. This is made to squirt water, the Dragon Blaster. And here is a complete Dragon Blaster. Actually, I take it back. It's an almost complete Dragon Blaster Skeletor. It's missing a very little accessory. I guess I'll show you now. So this is Dragon Blaster Skeletor. Almost complete. He came with a sword, and he comes with this chain that has a clip that clips on his wrist. Whoops, knocking him over. So in addition to his armor, he has that chain, and the end of the chain is supposed to have a green lock on it. Well, I got it in one of these packages here, so let's see. Wow, I just pulled that out of the package and they included a bonus accessory. There's a clawful mace in there. That was unexpected. So let me get that lock out. So this is the final accessory to complete Dragon Blaster Skeletor. Is this tiny little lock right here. I wanted to go ahead and I went ahead and broke down and got it on eBay. The price was a little bit cheaper. People sell this for 60 to 80 bucks on generally speaking. I ended up getting mine for like 50 something, and turns out I got a bonus accessory, so that ain't bad. But yeah, this little lock is hard to find. It's worth a lot of, it sells for a lot of money, and it's made to where you can clip this chain. Let me go ahead and get it fixed up. All right, there we go. Got it on there. So there's the lock. I mean, I've seen people put it around this loop too, but I kind of don't want to put any stress on the lock itself, so I'm going to let it hang like that. And then his chain hangs down pretty cool in the front like that. So that's a complete Dragon Blaster Skeletor. The full armor set, a power sword, his half of the power sword, the complete chain system with the clip that goes on the wrist, the green clip, the chain itself, and then the lock. Complete like that, Dragon Blaster Skeletor in decent condition like this one is. I feel it's a pretty good one. I'd say it's a $180 to $200 figure, probably something like that. So really happy to complete that. And I went ahead and wanted to break down and get this on eBay, because for not only do I want to complete the figure, watch, now I'll start finding this lock in lots. Well, bring it on, because they sell for good money, so that's fine. One of the reasons though too is because Masters of the Universe Origins, the remake figures, the vintage figures that are out now, eventually they're going to make Dragon Blaster Skeletor probably. And I know it'll probably be easy to distinguish the locks, the new ones from the vintage, but I just wanted to go ahead and secure a vintage copy and make sure I had it. Also, people do make reproductions, so I just wanted to go ahead and make sure I got a good vintage one now, so I don't have to worry. So there we go. All right, that was a pretty long story time. Let's go back to getting orders. Okay, so there we go. Dragon Blaster Skeletor armor set, $32.10 total paid by the customer for that. Okay, I sold the Thundercats. I had 3 of them saved up from different toy lots, and I put them together to try to get a sale. Where'd I throw those guys? Right here. So we had 3 Thundercats, $37.89 total paid by the customer for those vintage Thundercats there. There's 3 of them. Okay. Oh, I forgot a Nintendo game. Let me go grab that. All right. I had a few Nintendo games up for sale. This one, Magic of Scheherazade. It's kind of like a Zelda-like RPG game. It's okay. Nothing I really super needed in my collection or anything, so I decided to sell it. $31.98 total paid by the customer. Then I sold, I happen to have it over on the table, this vintage, another Masters Universe figure, Mecha Neck. This is a pretty nice one. from the recent lot. Mexico Mecha Neck, U.S. accessories, nice condition. Has a nice figure. $21.81 total paid by the customer. Then, oh, I sold a Busby blaster I've had for a while. I think it's right here. Yeah, this guy. This is a has partial metal parts. Busby Toys Air Blasters Rapid Fire Tech, or it has a metal handle. 2005 Busby Toys. It needs a magazine, it's missing. But that blaster, 3021 total pay by the customer, and it is a California buyer too, so that makes it easier for me, shipping cost-wise. Set that right here for a second. And, oh yeah, those Zoids. Vintage Zoid. I think they're vintage, early 2000s. People still call that stuff vintage. Oh, did I finally stump myself on one that I don't know where they are? I may have. It'll happen every once in a while. Alright, those I do gotta look for. Give me a second. Alright, had them hidden off into a side little compartment I forgot about. So here they are. These guys called Zoids. I had 3 of them. I got those in a toy lot. So threw all those up together. Those Zoids there sold for $32.16 total paid by the customer. And while I was hunting around for those, I found another sale I made. I got these from a yard sale. I think they were $1 a piece. 2 Husky lineman pliers type pliers. Those 2 pliers there sold for $19.10 total paid by the customer. Then I sold, I sold Merman. This Merman was okay. He's complete, but he had like some little like glue stuff on his neck. I cleaned that off pretty good, so the figure's still pretty solid. But we got a complete Merman. Pretty decent figure, really tight legs. That Merman there. $21 total paid by the customer. And finally, up in here, I have some manuals. And amongst them is a set of Lego manuals. I dug up out of a toy box that I had. Lego City manuals. I think it's the complete set for that particular set. Now it's falling over. Set that over there. Reorganize this stuff. Well, I'll do that later. Yeah. These Lego manuals here. Kind of ran out of room on my table. I think there's 6 of them. Yeah, the smaller ones and the big ones all go to the same set. So those Lego City manuals sold for $26.75 total paid by the customer. All right, let's see what we got to grab. I got to grab a faker. I sold one of the fakers, not this one. I sold this one. One with no arms, but it's got the sticker. That faker right there, it's okay. It just needs arms. $26.88 total paid by the customer. So I fixed up this faker as my faker, but his legs are a little loose. So really nice. I took the Skeletor arms off of him, and I'm hanging on to those just in case, but then I still got to figure out what to do with this He-Man that has a serial number on him and has like paint slop on the legs. See that? How it goes higher than the boot? That one and the Prince Adam. Oh yeah, and I swapped the Prince Adam out in my collection too because it was so nice. But it has a serial number on its bottom foot. Basically, I'm keeping the ones with the serial number on the bottom of the feet because I don't know what that means yet. So what else? Oh, and I sold some Castle Grayskull parts. So I had these up for sale for hire, but the person buying says they don't need the ladder. So it was all these Castle Grayskull weapons and parts. So minus the ladder right there is what they want. $26.75 total paid by the customer. so I can resell a ladder. All right, I got a few more sales, and then I'm gonna start cleaning those accessories up. Probably wash them in the sink, you know, the ones that can be, soak them in there, get them all clean, and start listing those up. See what we can get out of it money-wise, sales-wise. So I had a sales here. I sold this vintage Computer Warriors little minifigure. His name is Debug, I think. $12.09 total pay by the customer for that guy. And I sold more Masters of the Universe. I sold Tila. It's right here. This Tila figure here from the recent lot. $18.88 total paid by the customer. And then, oh, I sold an older Masters of the Universe lot. Where did I put that lot? It's been sitting for a little while. I think it might be back here. Yeah, I just took some common figures with no accessories. There's a Rattler in there though, that's pretty nice. Oh, loose legs, really loose legs though on those. Decent figures with loose legs, 5 figures. I took a best offer on those 5 figures. We got Tilo, Web Store, Man-at-Arms, Man-E-Faces, and Rattler. All common figures in there, not in like phenomenal shape or anything like that. $31.88 total paid by the customer for those. Then I sold the slime pit. That's a nice slime pit. Complete. Slime pit sold $80.63 total paid by the customer. Alright, update on the accessories. I think there's going to be some pretty good ones in there. I separated out the vintage Masters, you know, extra accessories. There was the couple cord crossbows in there. Nothing crazy. The only good, the real good one for vintage Masters, besides the one I kept for my collection, which, recapping, I added the Rotar axe to my collection. That's about a $50 accessory. And I added the Mosquito Blaster, which is about a $50 accessory on eBay. I got the fan on, hope you don't mind. But so also in the lot, I'm going through, I washed everything. And I separated out all the crummy Masters of the Universe pieces that are broken and stuff like that, and pieces. I got some more pieces. I'm gonna make a 4 parts lot, and I've still got this stuff I gotta go through. And I went through a lot of the stuff, and I'm finding some good stuff so far. The best single piece for sale is the buzzsaw, Hordak buzzsaw, which currently I think I'm the only one that actually has one for sale. I saw one sell for $55, so that's where I put it. And I had there was a Flying Fist He-Man shield. This shield looks like it got bit a few times by a dog, so I put it for sale for cheaper, $25. I put it for sale. Usually, I have a really nice one for sale for about $35. So, and then, yeah, there was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle stuff. And He-Man stuff. Okay, so this was a Turtles weapon. I photographed a lot of this stuff. I haven't listed it. I think it's about a $10 to $15 weapon. This is for Needle Nose. Then we got the Foot Soldier weapon. I think it might be 10 to 12, something like that. Then we had Triceraton's belt. We had the Wind Raider tail. That's not going to be that great because it doesn't have the decals. Maybe a $10 item. Oh, there was a new Adventure He-Man helmet there. I think that might actually sell for $10, $15. Skeletor helmet, did I say that? Oh, then we have some vintage G1 weapons that are turning out to be really good. This guy was, this one right here was, what was it? Oh, before I go away from it, this one was G1 Mind Wipes gun, and that looks like that's like a $20 to $25 accessory. There's one that sold for $26.99. And if I go back, where's my recent searches? Brainstorm's weapon, that's like a $25 accessory too. And so I got more stuff I'm going through too. So there's like $50 in accessories right there. So I think it's gonna pan out And I listed a few more items over here. This was Marvel Toy Biz Kane from X-Force, maybe $10 worth of stuff. Power Ranger guns, maybe hopefully $10 worth of stuff. This is a Transformer G1 Pretender. It wasn't worth as much. Maybe it might be only like $10-15 worth, those two weapons. And we had and there was, this is a, I guess, Space Cadet Raphael Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Those actually aren't worth a lot, maybe $8 to $10 if I'm lucky. And then we had vintage G.I. Joe. These accessories all go for the same vehicle. I forgot what it's called now. It's a aquatic vehicle. I'm hoping to maybe make $25 to $30 on those accessories. And yeah, there's still a bunch of missiles and stuff like that got to go through. I think it's a lot of it's G.I. Joe, but then some of it's still Transformers. So here's another Transformers one I got to check. The Transformers are proven to be, the individual weapons can be worth pretty good. So that's where hopefully the money makers are going to be. So I think I'm sitting pretty good. Alright guys, well that's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.